Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm working on the Yamaha YZ electric conversion. In the last videos, I took the thing apart. I put on the QS138 motor, did a new 520 chain. Today I'm trying to figure out the controller mounting. I am using a Votol EM260. I am also using a different microphone. I'm trying this lav mic with noise canceling because I'm running my heaters. Let me know if it sounds okay, if you can hear my heaters, if they're annoying, if you can hear me okay. I have to fit this thing in here, which I honestly don't think is going to be a big issue because there's really a lot of space. This thing comes off, so I can work on this off the bike if I need to. If you're finding these videos helpful, please like and subscribe and buy me a coffee if you can. Check out cornped.com for some merch. I am going to pull this off because I think that'll make it just a little bit easier. And it's pretty simple. Also, before I ride this, I really have to go through it just because a lot of the stuff was loosened from the previous owner and never tightened. Like this nut right there. Remember, this one is also loose. I got to tighten that. I haven't tightened that one yet. Okay. So this is the subframe. Got a big old fender. I suppose I could mount the fender just so it's even easier. Those 10s. Oh, those are 8s. See? I don't know why dirt bikes do this. Does anybody in the comments know? All these bolts have different heads than they would normally. So an M6 bolt has an 8mm head instead of a 10mm head. And then back here, these M8 bolts have 10mm heads instead of, I don't know, 13? All right. So this thing slides in just like that. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to set these aside just for a second. Ooh, hello. Plate that attaches to these 4 holes and then attaches to these 4 and just threaded. Maybe I will do that. Why not? Just make my life a little bit easier. Alright. So I need to make a plate for that thing, huh? I got a nice piece of cardboard. Might have to do a couple iterations here. I'm going to trim it down just a little. Don't want to go too far. It's kind of a weird diagonal shape. Let's see. I don't even know if that thing's flat. It's not. Alright, so this thing is going to require a couple spacers. That's fine. Should be a great product for cut, send, cut. Do a little notch right here. Alright. And then, will this thing fit, though? Look at that. Oh, that's pretty close. I need more down here, though. I'm going to see if I can transfer this real quick. Let's see. I'm going to punch some holes in this real quick. So I used this little punch, made these nice little holes. And this is going to sit on top of it. That's really close. It's actually not that crazy of a plate. So these would be threaded M8s. These would be threaded M6. Wonder how thick I got to make that. So I want this thing just like that. Look at that. Alright, so that's pretty good. recut that hole. So this one sit just like that. All right. Need a punch for that guy. Okay. I'm gonna punch those and then cut the rest out. Let's see. Oop. So I gotta take some off over here. All right, just like that. There we go. All right, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna cut right there too. I believe I have a good plate. Now it's a matter of how thick does this thing have to be to hold threads in aluminum. I was gonna measure this and just see if these things were centered, if there was a nice pattern, and of course there isn't. These two are 196 millimeters apart. These are also 196 apart. These are 118 apart. 118. Should write that down. That was 118. All right, and these ones I'm going to side. 196. We got 229. Just double check to see if this thing's square. It is 229. Curious how close I was. Yeah, pretty close. These are tricky to measure. 140. 142. 142. Oh, yep, 148. 125. I'd say 99 and a half. Over here, I said 148. I'm at 145. That's not bad. 125 on the top. That's good. And the bottom, I'd say 99. So I'm pretty close. All right, this thing is actually, I think, pretty good. Maybe I should do this a little bit thicker and put countersunk M8s in there. That could totally work. I'm going to try to draw this thing up and maybe get a quote out. My next steps are to scan this in and draw it out and maybe get a quote for it, double check my dimensions, and I'll film that process, I think. Right now, I'm going to take a break and think about this some more. Let me know in the comments what you think. If this is a good idea to mount the controller to the fender, or if I should try to mount it to the subframe. Yeah, I am really curious on your thoughts. The fender, I think, actually is strong enough to hold this. Along with the plate, it'll make it more rigid. So I do think it'll work. Let me know how thick you think this thing needs to be to hold threads as well. You know, I actually don't think it needs to hold threads. I think if these top four were countersunk M8s, they wouldn't need to be threaded. And these ones, there's enough space underneath that you could get a nut. And I think that might actually be an easier setup. And then the holes wouldn't have to be exact. If I thread the holes, they got to be really exact. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Let me know in the comments what you think. Later.